Hey everyone, this is Paula Shaughnessy from Paula Shaughnessy's Only Believe. And hey, I want to start off this video today by asking you a few questions. First of all, are you tired of struggling with negative mindsets? Are you tired of those limiting beliefs like, I can't afford that, I'm a failure, I'm not smart enough, I'm too old, I'm too young, etc. You know, those things that just rob us from God's best for our lives. Are you tired of setting goals and not meeting them? And are you tired of starting something and never finishing it? Are you tired of reading good books with suggestions for how to overcome these obstacles and you plan to put them into effect, but after a few days that book winds up back on the shelf with all the other good books? Well, you know what? I was really tired of these things too, and it was so frustrating. But I was led to start studying a topic of dreaming big. And when I was going through reading these books, I discovered that the number one reason that people don't live their dreams and fulfill their destiny is simply that they don't believe that they can. They encounter resistance, disappointments, and setbacks. As they start to encounter these things, it becomes overwhelming and they simply give up on their dreams, on their goals, on their destiny. What I discovered is it's really a mindset issue. It's not a money issue, it's not a time issue, it is a mindset issue that keeps us from living our dreams and fulfilling our destiny. It's really a limiting belief issue. Now, this Dreaming Big study led me to design this powerful resource that I titled Transform Your Mind to Only Believe. I want to share with you how you can come to that place in your life where you only believe that you can have a great life, that you can have a successful life. Now, I call it a life success toolkit. It helps you believe for the abundant life that Jesus talks about in John 10:10. It helps you make choices that propel you forward, and it helps you declare power statements over your life that shift and shape your destiny. And most importantly, it helps you break off those dream-stealing negative mindsets that so many of us struggle with. The concept that I'm talking about here comes out of a biblical principle found in Romans 12:2. And it tells us, do not be conformed to the pattern of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now, why should we do this? Why should we be transformed by the renewing of our mind? The second part of this passage tells us the reason. It says, so that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Defeatism is not God's will for us. Poverty is not God's will for us. Oppression is not God's will for us. Pain and suffering is not God's will for us. So let me explain how the kit works. Because you can experience 31 days to a new you when you use the kit the way I've instructed you to use it. Now, there are 3 parts to this kit, and the first one is called Pick One cards. Now, this comes out of a teaching that I've had for years where it's encouraging people to pick one decision. It's kind of the concept of be hot or cold, don't be lukewarm, pick one. Pick hot or pick cold, but don't right in the middle because it's just uncomfortable there. So there's 31 cards in this Pick One card set. Now I just want to show it to you quickly. Here it comes in a display box with an easel on the back, so it displays really nice. So it encourages you to leave it out so you can see it every day and be reminded to use it. So there's 31 cards, one for every day of the month, and you're going to pick one card. You're going to read the front side of the card, and then you're going to read the back side of the card. In this moment, when you read both sides of this card, you are empowered to choose for yourself what mindset or character quality that you want established in your life. Because choices are black or white, and only you can choose for you what you want to believe. No one can make those choices for you. Now, you want to meditate on the card throughout the day, asking God to show you if repentance or forgiveness is needed as it relates to the mindset that you choose. The next day, you're going to actually pick a different card, and you're going to follow this pattern for 31 consecutive days. I have been using this kit myself, and even though I created this, there are some things in these Pick One cards that really challenge me and really cause me to go deeper and to press into God to help me come to a place where I am actually operating out of the white side of the card instead of the black side of the card. It really is a powerful tool. Now, the second part of this is what I call an affirmation flip chart. And this is what it looks like. This is what you'll get in your kit. And it's in an easy to use flip chart. Now, it looks really thick and looks overwhelming, but it's not like that. They're short little power statements that help you transform your mind to only believe that you can have a great life. Now, here's one of them. I will be responsible. Blame shifting did not work for Adam and Eve, and it won't work for me. Now, I put that in there because I was in a season in my life where I was blame shifting. I really wasn't getting the results I was looking for. I started blaming other people for why I wasn't successful. So what you're going to want to do with this affirmation flip chart is this. You will declare all of these over your life every day out loud for a minimum of 31 days, or until these truths anchor in your spirit and become a reality in your life. Now, it's important to understand that we declare things over ourselves every day, all day long, and we don't even realize what we're doing. We don't realize that we're saying things over ourselves like, I can't remember, or I'm losing my memory. Well, if you declare that over yourself long enough, eventually it's going to come true in your life. So these are power statements that are actually truths. They're biblical truths that you'll be declaring over yourself. Now, I want to encourage you to declare these things with power, with confidence, and with conviction, even if it doesn't seem real in your life yet. I promise you that if you will declare these over your life out loud, you cannot stay the same. It's impossible to stay the same. You'll start to see changes happen in your life. Now, there are blank pages in the back of the affirmation flip chart where you can record your personal affirmations, because we all have goals, we all have dreams. Now, maybe you have a dream to start a business or a ministry, maybe you need to buy a car, maybe you're believing for a house. Those are the types of things that you want to put in the back of the affirmation flip chart so you can declare your personal affirmations over yourself. So, powerful piece of this kit. You don't want to use only part of the kit, you want to use the whole kit. The third part of this is what I call the Sow and Reap Journal. And the reason that this is so powerful is because if we don't understand the concept and don't apply the spiritual law of sowing and reaping, we will not be able to sustain success, because God gave us this inherent desire to give into the lives of other people. So if you're not operating in this spiritual law, you're just not going to be able to sustain success. But if you will apply it, you will see a greater amount of success in your life. So this journal is designed to encourage you to be intentional about sowing regularly. Actually, it encourages you to sow every day. Now, as you sow regularly and faithfully, you will begin to see the faithfulness of God as you begin to record what you're reaping, the harvest of blessing that you're reaping. And what that will do for you is it will build faith and trust in God, and it will empower you to sow more abundantly and believe for much bigger things. Now, it's formatted in a way to help you record very quickly. So you'll see right here that this is the side where you're going to record what you sow, and then this is where you're going to record what you, I hope you can see that, where you reap. Very easy to just jot things down very quickly. I formatted it in a way to enable you to do it very quickly so it's not time consuming. Now, I want to tell you what my husband has to say about this journal, because I thought that his comment was very profound. He said that this journal makes you accountable to things that you say that you want to do in your life, and it challenges you to self-assess and see if you really are implementing the things that you say that you want to do in your life. For example, if you say that you want to sow into the lives of widows and orphans, but in your Sow and Reap journal, you have nothing recorded where you've actually sown a seed into any type of organization or any type of ministry that helps widows and orphans, then it's kind of like right in your face, if you will, showing you that you're not really doing what you say you want to do. So I want to share a few testimonies with you, if you don't mind, from clients that have been using the kit, because I think they're profound in just a short period of time. Now, my own testimony is this. I consider myself to be a very mature Christian with a lot of faith. Using this kit actually helped me identify areas in my life where I have thoughts that come from a poverty mindset. And I was shocked by this. I wasn't shocked that I had some. I was shocked because there were so many. Also, to get this project completed, I had to apply the principles in the kit when I faced disappointments, setbacks, technical difficulties, things like that. I would actually apply the affirmations where I declare over myself that I will just keep pushing, that the reward is worth the struggle, and God created me to win, and so I can just keep pushing forward, and I will never give up. We need to make sure that we never give up on our dreams and our goals and our destiny. One of my clients literally changed her negative attitude after using the kit for only 2 weeks. I watched her transform right before my eyes. Another client stopped being afraid to say no when she really meant no, and another client reported that using the flip chart empowered her to address this old debt that she had for months. She just really was ignoring it for months. And using the kit for just a few days empowered her to have the courage to take care of that and do what she needed to do. Also, there have been clients that have lost hope of someday getting married because they're, in their late 40s, early 50s, and they haven't met that special person yet, and they've lost hope that someday they'll get married. And those people, after using this Life Success Kit, have started to once again believe that there is a special someone out there for them. So here's the bottom line. Are you ready? Are you ready to break off these negative mindsets that are robbing you of God's best for your life? Are you ready to transform and reshape your future with these faith-filled power statements? Are you ready to keep yourself accountable in your quest to sow into the lives of others? And are you ready to transform your mind to only believe that you indeed can have a great life and enter into the perfect will of God? Now, if your answer is yes, I want to encourage you to get your copy now of the Transform Your Mind to Only Believe Life Success Kit and get started on your 31-day journey to a new you. This kit makes a great gift for people from all walks of life. I have had people that have purchased multiple copies. If you're thinking this isn't for you, I want to let you know that this is for everyone, from stay-at-home moms to heads of corporations. Also, there are teenagers that they really haven't found who they are yet. They're struggling with self-confidence. This is a great tool for them to use to start to transform their mind, to cause their thoughts to align with what God says about them. It also makes a great study for small group settings in homes or churches. Thank you so much for visiting my website and for taking time to watch this video. I pray God's very best over your life as you transform your mind to only believe that you can have a great life. God bless. To obtain my written resources and to learn more about Paula Shaughnessy's Only Believe, please visit our website at www.paulashaughnessy.com. You can find that link in the description box below. And I encourage you to choose to only believe what God says about you.